3 for your weekly dose of positivity and joy, leaving you feeling uplifted and inspired. Stay tuned for the feel-good stories, uplifting nasheeds, and a whole lot of smiles. It's all about the vibes and all the good stuff.
زينت السماء وضعت الجبال أمرت البحار وخلقت الجنان سيرت الكواكب أضأت النجوم فجرت الأنهار فأرحت القلوب وللعباد أنزلت الإسلام وللهداية أنزلت القرآن وبالسلام أرسلت الأنبياء من الظلام إلى الضياء سألت حين رفعت يدي عن رحمة وسعت كل شيء في ضعف ربي أشكو إليك لكنني راض بما قضيت إن شئت قلت كن فيكون وزلت عني كل الهموم أنت الكريم وأنت الرحيم أنت السلام وأنت السميع Just take a mighty.
Well, it's finally Friday again. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Let's do that again. It's finally Friday again. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. It's gone by exactly 14 minutes past the hour of 2 o'clock. And we welcome you to yet another edition of the Feel Good Friday, coming to you live here at 207 West Road, 90.4 FM in Durban and 105.6 FM in Peter Maritzburg. A jam-packed show we have lined up today. Fantastic guests, a jam-packed studio with fun, excitement and smiles. And I'm happy to have them with me, inshallah, today. But we're not going to tell you exactly who's here as our surprise guest. And of course, we're going to be talking all things, good things, careers, and all things that I got up to during the week, inshallah. And I want to share with you my experience of something that I did yesterday, which was absolutely mind-blowing. And of course, you can stay tuned to all of that on the good stuff. And like you know it and we say it, let's make the end of the week better together. 90.4 FM in Durban and 105.6 FM in Peter Maritzburg. If you're listening to us in your homes and in your cars, marhaban, marhaban bikum. We welcome you. Jummah Mubarak. Oh my goodness, yes. Jummah Mubarak to you and yours. What's for Jummah lunch? What's happening in the pots today? You can let us know via our WhatsApp numbers. That's 060-904-1056. Hoping you're staying hydrated. I have myself a iced coffee courtesy of our surprise guest inshallah, for today. But as you know it, right about now, it's about that time where we go for our traffic update. So right on the line, we have Officer Ngwane. Officer Ngwane, tell us what's happening on our roads.
Hi, Bibi, with everyone. We're looking at on our roads, N3 southbound, N2 southbound by the old airport. We've got an MVC, that is an accident. All relevant departments are on scene. We were traveling N2 between Galeria and Adams. We've got a slow-moving traffic due to some roadworks. Also N2 from Umhlanga joining N2 southbound, slow-moving traffic due to some roadworks. We've got a very, very congested area there. N3 is bound after Ottoman Road. We've got a broken down vehicle on the left-hand side. You must be careful of that. Other than that, our road, it's under maintenance. We appealing to our drivers, please, whenever you are approaching where they are busy working, reduce speed, make sure that there are some information board, you taking whatever the information board is giving you, you do that, then everything will be okay. Other than that, have a lovely weekend and be safe. I'm Warrant Officer Ngwane from Durban Metropolis. I thank you.
Radio Al-Ansar.
Car won't start?
Can feel auto.
Noisy brakes?
Can feel auto.
Due for a service?
Can feel auto. Can feel auto. The answer to all your car problems. Your service and repair specialist for your VW, Audi, Suzuki, Toyota, or just about any vehicle. Kenfield Auto, your RMI and insurance approved workshop to handle them all. 236 Brickfield Road, Overport. Call us on 031 207 2399. Kenfield Auto.
Get ready, Overport. Amal, in partnership with Al Baraka Bank, Al Ansar Foundation, and Chatsworth Legal Center brings you the ultimate free advice event on legal, tax, and accounting. Mark your calendars for the 20th of July at 10 a.m. and head over to Al Ansar Hall, 189 West Road. Book your consult online at www.amal.co.za or come early and register at the venue. Remember to bring your documents for personal tax help and don't forget your SARS login and password. Don't miss out on this chance for expert advice, community support, and peace of mind.
صلاة سلام على المصطفى رسول إمام بنور الصفا صلاة سلام على المصطفى رسول إمام بنور الصفا حبيب الإله أنا.
And of course, indeed, it's 90.4 FM in Durban and 105.6 FM in Pietermaritzburg. Of course, it's Friday. Excited to be back here again with another fantastic one. It is the Feel Good Friday right now. We're doing things, manning things here, making things happen here. Exactly 20 minutes past the hour of 2 o'clock. And yes, the moment we've all been waiting for. Dum, dum, dum. Our surprise guest for this particular hour. Perfect. Our surprise guest for this afternoon, of course, is no stranger to Radio Al Ansar. Fatima Hansa, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Assalamu alaikum to all the listeners. Welcome to the Feel Good Friday.
Wah, wah, wah. How you doing, girl?
I'm good. Here for the vibes. Here for the vibes.
Put the mic up a bit so I can hear you much clearer. You here for the vibes?
Is that better?
Much better. How's your week gone?
When you ask a mom how's the week gone, it went. The week was weeking.
The week was weeking.
And now it's Friday.
Alhamdulillah. Towards the end of the week, we're so excited, especially when it comes to the Friday afternoon. You enjoy the shows, right? That's why you're here.
Of course. I'm always tuned in.
Is it?
Whether I'm here or not.
You see, that's why you are amazing. So, So, how's your day today? I mean, it's Jummah. I can see you obviously rocking your Palestinian regalia.
Always represent.
Have to represent. But how's your day today?
The day was good. It was chilled. Just a little bit rushed with the lunch because I had to be here.
Uh-huh.
Some people are punctual. Bibi Amina.
No, honestly, let me tell you something. I'm sure you heard Warrant Officer Ngwane tell you guys how hectic it is out there.
What's going on today, though?
I don't know. There's so much of roadworks. It's just a lot. It's just a lot that's happening on the road. So if you are on the road, just be patient because it's going to take you a while to get to where you need to be.
Anyway, we're here now.
We're here, we are alive, we are breathing. It's Friday. You can send us your WhatsApp messages via our WhatsApp numbers. It's 0609411056. Now, yesterday, a lot of people celebrated Mandela Day. That's the 67 minutes. What did you get up to for your 67 minutes? Sleeping.
Besides that, I also prayed for 67 minutes. Okay.
Is it?
If we combine all of them together.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure it made up the 67 minutes.
You think. So we're going to be reading some messages as to exactly what people got up to for 67 minutes. Some people said they planted trees, 67 trees. Wow, how amazing is that? 67 trees. You look so unimpressed, right? Now.
I'm not. No. I think, especially for the planting, I think it's amazing to get the kids involved
Mhm.
with the planting side because they love that, getting their hands dirty. And
Look at your face. You're like getting the hand. You're a mom. You're supposed to be like, yes, getting the hands
yes,
dirty.
they can get dirty. Leave me out of it.
But you have to clean it after.
Yeah, no. If you teach them well the first time, then they kind of know how to wash their hands after that.
Absolutely. But of course, you're listening to us, just having some great conversations here, talking about what I got up to. In fact, you didn't tell me what you got up to this week. You just said it went, it's gone, it's Friday now.
It was
I'm a mom.
work. It was school rounds. It was work. School
Work.
rounds, a bit of gym.
But don't you enjoy school rounds, taking your kids to school, picking them up?
I enjoy it if it was once a day.
Yeah. Well, your kids, what school they go? Not what school, what grade they in?
So we've got grade 4 and grade 2.
Ah,
And they've just started sports this term, and hockey is new to us, right?
is it?
And the rule, if you don't know, is that the kids have to wear a mouth guard for hockey.
Oh, really?
And so I bought this mouth guard, and then I'm like, oh, it doesn't fit her. What? Like, there's only one junior size. And then after I Google, okay, put it in the boiling water to kind of melt it so you can mold it.
Uh-huh.
And then we're like, okay, let's do this. And then after we did it, then we see like this like tiny little instruction page inside that came on the mouth guard. I was like, oh, so we were supposed to do this. Great, but the
It's a lot.
struggle is real.
Is it?
She
But
was literally in tears because when it stops hurting in one place, then it starts hurting in the other. Then we're like remolding this thing 100
Yeah.
times,
yeah.
making our little custom mouth guard here. Oh my word.
But of course, it's worked out at the end, right?
We are yet to see.
Oh, Fatima, you
Yeah,
always
yes,
a vibe. I always
yes.
love having you in studio because you are just a whole lot of fun. Well, from my side, what I got up to this week, alhamdulillah, very busy week, a very, very busy week that I got up to. So I was invited to host the Career Development Day. And of course, students were there, lecturers were there, teachers, of all grades were there as well. And it was so much of fun. I didn't expect to, obviously, I know I do this presenting thing all the time, but of course, being in front of people is a different ball game.
So you were there to MC, not to talk to them about a career as a presenter.
No, I was there to basically MC the program. And what I saw there, it was nice. It was something that we need to inculcate, especially in our education and in our schools. And I think we need more of it. Why I say so is because I think when I was in school, that was like a few years back.
Don't lie, it was long ago.
No, come on, don't put me on blast.
Back in the day.
Back long, long ago in a land far away. No, it was a few years back, and alhamdulillah, we weren't really given these opportunities to have these career days, and all the different universities were there, and it was really nice. One of the speakers, Idris Kamisa, was there, as well as Maulana Bilal Kathrada, who was very, very absolutely amazing with his speech. We had the principal of Orient Islamic School, Mr. Imtiaz Saheb. Who else was there? Oh, my memory it fails me all the time. We had the individual a sister from Regent Business School. And it was a very good program. I think that I took a lot from there. I wish, it took me back to when I was in grade 10, grade 12.
Are you thinking that it's not too late to change career paths?
In fact, I did change my career path. In fact, I studied to be a graphic designer.
Oh.
And I just could not get loving the mic so much. And here I am back again as a radio journalist. So make du'as, inshallah, my journalism career goes well. Say Ameen.
Inshallah.
Hey, this girl.
Ameen.
Oh, God. So tell us what you got up to for the 67 minutes yesterday. And we would, of course, broadcast it live on 90.4 and 105.6 FM in Peter Maritzburg. So we're not only talking about the Careers Day that I attended yesterday, we are talking to an individual that is in studio with us. If you want to know who that is, stay tuned.
water. She's gone astray, so far away from her father's daughter. She just wants a life for her baby. All on her own, no one will come. She's got to save him. She tells him, who love? No one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you. She tells him, your life ain't gonna be nothing like my life. You're gonna grow and have a good life. I'm gonna do what I got to do.
Radio Ansar.
We're back here live 90.4 FM in Durban at 105.6 FM in Peter Maritzburg. So like we said, that we have a fantastic guest joining us in studio, myself and my co-host Fatima Hansa.
Assalamu alaikum. Let's talk Muslim women in science.
Muslim women in science. I know you are an established homeopath, but of course we have an amazing individual that's joining us in studio right about now, Adila Omarji. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome for the very first time to the Feel Good Friday.
Wa alaikum salam.
How are you doing? What's good?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. Yeah.
You sound so excited. Why are you pulling the ends of your alhamdulillah? I'm good. Like, okay, chill. We get you excited. Yeah, you say
different presenter styles, styles. It's fine. Anyway, Adila Omarji is a marine biologist. Not only a marine biologist, she is a senior researcher.
Absolutely. That's amazing. That's so inspiring and motivating. I love it when I see Muslim women, soaring it and doing fantastic things. But I have some questions, obviously, like everybody else has around, obviously, marine biology. Now, that's such an odd, I would say, career.
Don't you immediately think about dolphins?
Genuinely.
I like dolphins in the ocean.
100%. It's so odd for somebody to do marine biology. But what inspired you to go into that?
So I initially wanted to be a vet. I love animals and I just wanted to be around animals my whole life. But Allah knows best, and I got redirected in my career and I ended up studying marine biology, and it's worked out really nicely for me. I'm really happy in my career, and although I don't get to work with animals, there's no dolphins involved in my career. I thoroughly enjoy it.
Absolutely.
Do you think like the guys at Ushaka who like deal with the dolphins and stuff are all marine biologists?
Some of them are marine biologists, but not all of them.
So you can work with the dolphins.
You can work with the dolphins.
Tell us about the course.
Okay, so you can do it at many universities, and it's not specific, like marine biology is also oceanography and various other options that you can do. But I personally studied for 3 years a degree, 4th year honors, and then with a lot of encouragement from my dad and my aunt, I did my master's for another 2 years, and then I gave studying a break, worked, and I'm currently studying at the moment. Yeah.
Oh, alhamdulillah, that
currently
sounds...
studying to attain her PhD.
So
it's soon going to be Dr. Umarji.
Dr. Umarji, inshallah. But how do you think climate change has impacted
we're going
the
straight
marine ecosystem? I want to know. We have to go straight into it. How do you think the climate change has an effect on the marine ecosystem?
So there'll be various issues. So there's warming of our oceans affecting our coral reefs. There's changes in our chemistry in the ocean. So we're having ocean acidification. There's various, so it's not only climate change, but global change. And there's various impacts that we as humans also have on the oceans. And it's a lot of, so our corals have been damaged. And then all the organisms that aren't used to these changes that are occurring now, they are suffering as well.
But I'm sure with your career, there's a lot of misconceptions. Like, what are the misconceptions that you usually hear when it comes to a marine biologist and, of course, the ocean?
She works with dolphins.
That is
one of them.
That is the biggest thing. I found whenever I tell people that I'm a marine biologist and speak about it, the first thing people think is that I work with dolphins and whales and seals and
You're
all
in the
those.
wetsuit, in the ocean.
Yeah, but really, I spend most of my time in the office and looking at data.
Assessing data.
That's most of what I do. That would be the biggest misconception to me.
Now, in your research, I'm sure you've come across some fascinating animals. Are they considered animals? Sea animals, right? Come on, Hansa, help me here.
I'm not going to say anything about mermaids or seahorses.
But what's
Seahorses are cute.
Yeah, they are cute. When they little babies.
You had some in your office, didn't you? No?
Urchins. We've had urchins around. But you want to know what are cool animals that I've seen?
Yeah,
What's
the
the
most
coolest in your
fascinating
opinion?
creature you've encountered in your research.
I have encountered a baby octopus.
Is it?
And starfish are always exciting to find. I thoroughly enjoy them.
Absolutely. Now, how does your research contribute to policy or, conservation efforts?
So my work, I don't focus too much on policy and conservation. Our work is the work I mainly do is consulting, and then with my PhD, I am doing some research as well.
All right. Sounds exciting. Sounds so exciting.
So in your entire marine biology career, what would be the most exciting thing that's happened or that you've got to experience?
With one of my studies, we went out on a ship for 3 weeks, which in itself was...
So you stayed on the ship for 3 weeks?
Lived on the ship for 3 weeks.
Whoa.
And that was an amazing experience.
So we're not talking like a cruise ship.
No. We're talking...
When you were on the ship, did you not think of like Titanic and sinking, an iceberg in the middle of nowhere? I can't swim. Oh my God. You can swim, I'm sure.
I can swim.
Okay, good. If you said she can't swim, wow. I would have been very surprised. But yeah.
But we actually, while we were on that ship, we had to go into a port because the weather was so bad, it got dangerous. So yes, I did think about the ship breaking and all of that. But on that trip itself, we had seen a dead whale, being eaten by sharks. And that was the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Absolutely.
It was fascinating. The smell was horrendous. But it was incredible to see.
It was almost like a discovery. I know it sounds exciting, and I think if anybody wants to get involved or study marine biology, what processes do they have to?
So if you're interested in marine biology, I would first try and figure out so you'd go to a university, you'd speak to people, and start. All sciences degree, biological sciences, you'll start with the same first year.
So subject-wise, though, you'd still need your physical science and...
Oh, you mean in matric kind of thing? Yeah, maths and biology or maths and physics are your general go-to. I don't know
maths.
What's the new names for these subjects?
Me too.
I'm a bit old.
See, we have
your time.
We have grannies in studio. Please make math.
What do they call? Do they have the different maths? Like with us, it was just standard grade and higher grade.
Yeah.
See, that was like fossil age. Now I think they have obviously pure maths and maths lit. Those are the two maths I know.
That you remember.
From my days. And then there was physics, there was bio.
But now
biology.
I don't think it's biology anymore.
And what do you think it is? Life sciences.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Technically.
Yeah. Amazing.
But
so
you know what? What's daunting for me is that you're asking a grade 10 now. Grade 10.
Yeah, grade 10.
To choose
9.
subject.
Sorry, 9.
Yeah,
grade.
actually from 9. So you can start from grade 10 to choose subjects that are going to now direct the rest of your university life.
That's a lot. I think it's a lot of pressure.
At that age. And which is why I feel the career days need to be implemented at that early stage. I don't know what was the age groups that when you emceed yesterday. Was it just the entire high school? Or?
So it was actually grade 10, 11, and 12 because obviously...
But you see, That's already after you've chosen subjects.
Yeah, but when you go into university, sometimes your subject might change, or the career that your career path obviously changes. Like, use me as an example. I studied to be a graphic designer. Halfway along there, I'm like, this is not what I want to do.
Oh, this is too much detail.
Okay, but I said, this is not what I want to do. I want to do journalism. And that's so it's basically guiding them and assisting them, as to where they want to go in future. But even when they are there, they might want to change. So I think it was a good event.
I feel that like grade 10, when children need to choose, is just to let them decide where they want to go. Let them choose something that they are enjoying at that time.
You think they're enjoying the maths?
Nobody can tell us. Oh my God! I was about to say nobody can say.
That is why she's a senior researcher and we are not.
I was about to say nobody can tell me that they enjoy maths. Nobody can. But anyway, since
I've been sitting with my daughter Hannah this week, discussing the different types of triangles in her homework, and all these words had to come back into my life. Isosceles and scalene triangle and equilateral triangle.
Oh my God.
And then I had seen a meme saying that something about never seeing maths again in your life after school. And I'm like, well, actually it comes back to you when you're doing your kids' homework.
Absolutely. So we did speak about, the climate change and how it impacts the marine ecosystem. But what exciting thing can you tell us about marine biology? Let's say someone's listening right now and they want to get involved and they want to, study this. So what can you pull them towards to say the same thing that pulled you to obviously study it? What can you tell them?
Like, if you love this, then this is why you should.
So if you like marine biology or any science in general, are you the type of person that likes to ask questions? That is my thing. Scientists, what we do is we ask questions.
So
why
all
is
children
this like
are
this?
scientists? Is that what you're saying?
But truly, I really believe, and that's why I enjoy interacting with your children and stuff so much, is because they are so curious.
Because they don't stop asking questions.
Because they are children, Hansa. Come on now, they're kids.
So if you want to know why is the sky blue, if your children are asking those kind of questions, you need to be guiding them into science careers. The one thing I will be clear, like you're not going to be loaded if you're a scientist, right?
They say
I'm going to say
that financially content.
But listen, they say that for all the careers.
It's everything.
So come on.
I don't believe that about accountants.
Accountants, yeah.
Shout out accountants, yeah.
But yeah, so, and if you like, you get to make a difference in your everyday. You are helping people, you're helping the environment, you're helping animals. Even if it's not directly helping an animal, you're looking at water and making a difference, helping the animals that way, helping people that way. You're looking at the sand and, it's all making a difference indirectly even. So, yeah,
I think also a lot of the marine biologists are those eco fighters.
Yeah.
So
I think even the environmental sciences.
Yeah.
Scientists.
That is another section, yeah. So if you're asking questions and then it's just deciding what questions are you most interested in? You might want to be a geologist. You might want to be working in freshwater, in seawater.
How would you say also one of the main questions, like we know there's enough jobs for accountants,
100%,
right?
Yeah.
But the scope. So now if you are qualified, how easily can you get to work? Is it easy?
It can.
I doubt there's a huge amount of marine biologists looking for jobs.
There are a few, but it's quite spread out because not everybody is just working on animals. So some people will go into conservation, some will go into academia, some will be in consultants, and it's various different options that you have. I know that there are some jobs available, but I don't know that there's as many, you don't need as many marine biologists as you need accountants.
100%.
But
because, parents would always be, when you're choosing something, oh, well, are you going to be okay?
Yeah.
with this choice,
I think that's every parent's concern. But what I want to know is, what is the most pressing issue that's, Why are you smiling? I didn't finish my question and she's already smiling like, Amina, what are you saying? No.
It's marine biology personality.
Yeah, I love it. But what's the most pressing issue facing the marine ecosystem today?
I would say climate change is probably your biggest issue that is out there at the moment, and how we learn to adapt to it and continue to, use the ocean sustainably.
Would you say pollution is also a factor as well?
Yes. Pollution, and that would relate to global change, which is a facet there. But yes, it can have an impact as well.
Okay. That's interesting. Well, if you are listening to us, we are live on 90.4 FM in Durban and on 105.6 FM in Beaton, Maritzburg. I just saw a message now that just made me, when women multitask, we read something and we saying something, but it's just not connecting. But anyway, you're listening to us live on 90.4 FM in Durban and 105.6 FM in Maritzburg. Thank you so much, Adila, for joining us today. And you have such a beautiful smile, I must just say. I don't know why you don't want to go on Facebook, but you have an amazing smile. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala take you from strength to strength with your career.
I mean,
yeah, for that. Your Amin was so loud for that. But when I was saying make dua that my journalism career goes well, that Amin was so soft. I couldn't hear you say nothing.
There's a strong silent prayer.
Hey, may Allah accept. But you enjoy yourself here with us? Will you be back again?
Yes, I will, inshallah. Jazakallah for
even if she's not here.
I will always be here. I will be here.
Yeah, okay. If you're listening to us, well, thank you so much, Sister Adila.
Pleasure. Jazakallah for having me.
Absolutely. Of course. Let's go for a short ad break. And inshallah, when we come back, we have loads to talk about. We're still going to be laughing. Today's like a girls chill session, just talking about all things good. Don't go anywhere. Lots coming up.
This young boy claims that it's hard to maintain because he gets discriminated due to race. And this young girl says they don't judge her by her brain, too busy looking at her body and her face. Let's talk about life, let's talk about love. If we talk about love, then we should talk about us. And if we're talking about us, we need to talk about growth. They talk about you, but they should talk about both. It's easier to hate now and harder to care. We used to offer help, now we gossip and stare. Comment, like, swipe, share. Hate used to be rare, now you see it everywhere. Man wants to be radical and take away life. Behaving like an animal, you see it in his eyes. Load up his weapon, walk in, aim. 51 body count like a computer game. And we want to share the video to what entertain. Lost in the crowd watching life on the stage. It's a terrible state. Yesterday was heartbreak. Today she's back on YouTube putting makeup on her face. And the men are all the same, but I don't complain. We don't help each other, we the slander and shame. Do something good, they forget about your name. When you do something bad, watch how fast you find fame. Inside the body, there's a piece of flesh. If this flesh is good, then also is the rest. Verily, it is the heart. What a life y'all lost, sitting here wishing that I could press restart. People killing, people dying, children hurt and you hear them crying. Do you practice what you preach, or do you turn the other cheek? Allah, help us, send us guidance from above. Cause people got me questioning, where is the love?
Do you or your children suffer from asthma, chronic obstructive lung disease, or any other lower respiratory condition? Are you a smoker or an ex-smoker? Or do you work in a polluted environment? Lung Shield's 10-year-old formula promotes general lung health by reducing oxidative stress and inflammation in the lungs while boosting your immune system. For optimal lung health, get Lung Shield or Lung Shield Serve for Kids, available at your nearest pharmacy. Visit Lung Shield's Facebook page or lungshield.co.za for more info and hundreds of customer reviews.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil Pure Sunflower Cooking Oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil Cooking Oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. tradition just tastes better.
اللهم احفظ المسجد الأقصى من اليهود الحاقدين اللهم أعد المسجد الأقصى إلى رحاب المسلمين اللهم وطهر المسجد الأقصى من اليهود الغاصبين اللهم عليك بهم فإنهم لا يعجزونك يا قوي يا متين اللهم منزل الكتاب مجري السحاب هازم الأحزاب سريع الحساب اهزم اليهود وزلزلهم يا قوي يا عزيز.
Radio Al Ansar, Durban 90.4 FM, Peter Maritzburg 105.6 FM.
A reminder that in the atrium overport, you will find Chippewa Spur, our halal steak sizzle, our beef ribs are delicious, and our burgers are legendary. The combos are perfect for big appetites. We have plant-based options too, and mouth-watering desserts. Pop in anytime for all your favorite Spur food. We are open from 8 in the morning to 9 p.m. Chippewa Spur at the atrium. People with a taste for life.
Shimmer, sparkle, captivate. Nothing less than a masterpiece. Droplets of gold inspires precious design. Platinum bursts with intricate freshness. And every pure diamond becomes more than just a girl's best friend. Voda Gold Gem Jewelers, where timeless dreams become a reality. We tailor-make designer gold, platinum, and diamond jewelry. Trade in or remodel your old gold. Clad yourself with classy name-branded watches. We offer insurance valuation and freezer card calculation. Visit us at 534 Ridge Road, Overport, or call 031 208 9142. Voda Gold Gem Jewelers, manufacturers of fine gold and diamond jewelry.
The Outreach Slice of Life campaign. Since its inception, our Slice of Life has touched the lives of countless individuals through our distribution to schools, old age homes, orphanages, and deserving families within our community. This initiative has been instrumental in alleviating hunger. For only 9 Rand a loaf, you will be providing a family with their daily staple, bread. Donate now on www.alansar.org.za or call Outreach on 031 208 1601.
Audio stream across the world on radioalansar.co.za.
Yes, now.
ظهر الدين المؤيد بظهور النبي أحمد ظهر الدين المؤيد.
And of course, it's 90.4 FM in Durban and 105.6 FM in Peter Maritzburg. Playing you some fantastic nasheeds, obviously requested by our guests in studio today. That was Ilyas Mao. Ya Hanana, amazing stuff as well. We have some messages coming through on our WhatsApp line. So I thought, you know what? Let's just kick off the last end of the show just for messages. What do you think, Fatima?
We'll see. We'll decide.
We'll decide.
Let's
I already have
them.
I already have the phone out. So even if your husband sends a message, I'm gonna read it.
No.
I'm gonna
encourage him.
Please, if you're listening, Fatima Hunter's husband, please send us a message.
No, don't.
All right. A message is coming through here. It says of here, Assalamu alaikum, Mubarak to all the listeners. I trust that you are doing absolutely well. Loving the show. Lots of positive information. Absolute great vibes. Just a special shout out to my wife, Dr.
Stop right now. You fall for this bait every time. It starts off like really nice and professional, like it's just another listener.
Oh my gosh! But let me just finish. It's actually a very good message. Can I just finish? Yes, I can. Just a special shout out to my wife, Dr. Hansa, rocking the show. It's not her show, first of all, but rocking the show as always. Also, shout out to Adila, and she sounds so nervous. Love you guys. Lots,
She's not nervous.
lots of love always and forever. Your your non-depressed, happy, chappy husband, Jamil, and Dr. Hansa's kiddies, Hannah and Nuha. Thank you so much for that long message.
Oh, thank you.
Wasn't that sweet?
Much.
It wasn't so bad.
So sweet.
It was very sweet. It wasn't so bad. Since Adila's here, I mean, you can rope in the conversation as well. But we're talking work stress as well. So have you ever, I think you work for yourself, right?
Thank God. I really think that's the only way I could do any work.
But I mean, have you ever been under work stress, work pressure to get things done on time? Have you ever felt that pressure?
I try not to because I'm constantly, telling patients, stop stressing.
Yeah.
Especially about things that you have no control over. And, you just want to take little bites.
But I think it's normal. I think it's normal human nature to be stressed over things.
I think everyone has some element of stress in their life. But the minute that stress becomes overwhelming, that's when we then start to see the decline in mental health, physical health, So it's so important to recognize when you're kind of crossing that line.
100%. But I think,
I'm one of those patients that she keeps telling to not stress. And I have physical effects if I
think
stress.
if it wasn't for me.
And
okay. If it wasn't for Fatima Hansa, Adila would be doomed.
I would not be walking. No.
Yeah. But I think it's a lot of people do not take their mental health seriously because obviously they can't see it. A lot of people don't know how to deal with mental health, and a lot of people don't know whether they have a mental health issue. So, how do you even go around that?
I think, when they say that if you do not take a break, your body will make sure that you do. And
100%.
then people all of a sudden, out of nowhere, autoimmune conditions, something happens and they're like, oh, I didn't see it coming. And I'm like, no, you did. You could see the red flags, but we're so in this hustle society now. 100%. It's all about the hustle, how fast, how big, how, how great you can make it without kind of stepping back and trying to appreciate the
100%.
present.
So I think, self-care is very important. Take that step back and allow yourself to just breathe, guys. Just breathe.
And I think even since, we spoke a lot about careers and about students are so stressed out. And you leave matric thinking you've passed the biggest hurdle, and then you get to test one, semester one.
But do you think?
You want to just die.
Okay, this is for obviously debate purposes, but do you think that the matric stress is overrated?
110%.
I think that they stress you so much only for you to do the exam,
only for you to come to your first test in university and realize that all your subjects together was that one test.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's just overrated and it's overhyped, and they stress the students, and I've seen people get really sick.
Do you know, I was just going to say, do you know how many patients I've seen? And when I always ask the question, when did this start? When did the symptoms start? And so many have the answer of, it started in matric.
So I think matric is just, it's not unnecessary. Take matric seriously, but don't don't
pass well, but just relax.
Yeah, calm down.
Relax.
Take it easy. This is Dr. Fatima Hansa saying, take it easy. Even if you don't pass, it's okay. She'll house you. She'll give you...
what's another year,
Yeah, what's another year? I mean,
your friends,
you can repeat. Fatima Hansa said. So, yeah. No. So we have some messages coming through here. It says, Islam's Habibti, excellent show as always. Is your guest homeopath Durban by any chance? Sounds like her.
It does sound like
the woman, the myth, the legend. Absolutely. And then another message comes through here, says, no, Dr. Hansa doesn't have pressure. That's his job. Happy wife, happy life. See, your husband is putting you on blast, saying, listen, this woman is lying. She got no pressure. I'm the one who takes everything.
That is, I'm speechless. We will see. I will just hand over your card when I get home today, and then you can send this message.
Absolutely. Well, it is exactly 57 minutes past the hour of 2 o'clock. A fun-filled show, feel-good vibe show indeed. And but before we leave, thank you so much, Dr. Hansa, for joining me today. Thank you so much. I really love your company and hoping that you'd be, I would say, a resident co-host. I'll see you more often.
You're welcome. I will be popping in. surprisingly.
Yeah, right. Right.
Just as a little treat, like a Friday treat, you know.
And we like that. We like that. We love treats. And Adira, thank you so much again for coming through, taking up your time, and hoping that you can come back again and we can talk the real stuff, the real good stuff.
Get into the research.
The nitty-gritties and get into your research and pick your brain a bit. But of course, like you know it and we say it, let's make the end of the week better together. Fatima, any ending words, closing off terms from you?
Have a great weekend. Stop stressing. Let things go.
Okay. Oh, check that smile. You're so proud of yourself for that. Wow. Let things go.
Let it go.
And have yourself a fantastic weekend.
Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, that's from Sister Fatima Hansad. Jakla, so much for joining me as well. And thank you and allowing me for coming through here for this hour, for all these amazing vibes and all the good stuff. Don't forget to join me next week, same time, same place, as we talk about topics that you, of course, love to hear. A big thank you to my technician, very first time during the Feel Good Friday, Tobega and Japa, Tobega Angel in Japa, making it happen. Yay! Well, thank you so much. And as you can see, Eric is giving me a stern look and saying, Amina, your time is up. What's the rush, Eric Imonina?
How's it going?
Good, my brother. Good. Well, from my side, it's been fun. It's been exciting. Up next, of course, is Zahir Basa. And from my side, it's been fun. It's been exciting. Let's make the end of the week better together. Like you know it and we say it. Let's make the end of the week better together. If you listen, you learn. If you listen, of course, you will not learn. From myself and the team, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
4, 3,